Welcome back to TMZ Live. As we mentioned earlier, the situation is getting dire in Houston. They are seeing a spike in coronavirus cases. One of those cases happens to be rapper Slim Thug, who tested positive. He announced this yesterday, and he is joining us now to talk about the situation, of course, about his own health, but about the situation in his hometown there in Houston. Slim, welcome to TMZ Live. How are you feeling, man?
Hey, Slim.
I'm good, boss. How y'all doing?
We're good.
We're good, man.
Do you have symptoms, Slim?
Not any. Well, right now I have like a little. I got to do that. That's as much as a symptom as I got, like to get the cold out my throat or whatever. But outside of that, nothing, man. I had a slight fever this weekend and a slight headache, which made me go get checked because I was already a little paranoid with it being the coronavirus around here, and I know people in Houston wasn't taking it nowhere near serious. And I'm a person who interacts with a lot of people, on a regular. So I was already paranoid. So when I got the symptoms, I called my personal doctor Monday morning, and he was able to get me in there to get tested. Test results came back in 24 hours. He said I was positive, and here we are. But I don't feel. He gave me some medicine, a Z-Pack, and the antibiotic. I think it's hydro something or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and just I want to make this clear. We're not in any way suggesting what people should do. Is there was somebody who actually died because they took the wrong medicine. But what is the doctor telling you in terms of how this disease takes its course? Because there are reports of people who seem to get better and then it gets worse all of a sudden.
Right. Well, he just told me to stay home, self-quarantine, and just keep my immune system up with vitamin C, a lot of vitamin C, drink a lot of hot liquids, and that's basically what they told me. It ain't really no medicine that's gonna, cure it or whatever. So he just kind of wait it out is what he basically told me.
Yeah, Slim, I'm curious what, I mean, obviously someone high profile like yourself, unfortunately testing positive. Do you think that can have an impact in Houston where it seemed that, as you said, people weren't really taking it seriously, although now there's this report about cases spiking? Do you think that the tide is starting to turn in Houston, that people will take this seriously?
I really hope so, but it's a lot of people still to this day think I'm getting paid for this and not taking it serious, and still trying to go out and about. We just went on lockdown today for the first time, so. But before that, if you look on my Instagram, I was already taking it serious maybe 10 days ago. I've been self-quarantining, and that was like spring break weekend, and the clubs was packed, man. After it was crazy everywhere else, the clubs was packed still. And I was on Instagram even ranting to my fans like, man, what are y'all doing out there? So for me to end up catching it after being careful and, having my, being precautious is like, it should really wake them up. But you never know with people. They really still to this day, a lot of people still not taking it serious.
Well, they're not. A lot of people aren't taking it seriously, and something just struck me as you were speaking. You look fine, and
I'm fine. I feel fine, honestly.
Yeah, no, and what I'm thinking is that these people that were trying to drive inside and stay inside, I wonder if they see, if thank God you're okay, and they see you and they say, well, I'll be okay too. I'm wondering if, what can we say to these people to say just because you seem okay now, it's a very serious thing.
It's still a very serious thing. I still didn't want it. I still would rather not have a coronavirus. Like you said, I could be fine right now and it can go bad tomorrow. You never know. So you don't want to catch this. It's a respiratory thing. So, if you have, what I was told is if you have other underlying conditions, it could be, real bad for you, So I'm healthy. I run 3 miles a day. So, my immune system should be a lot stronger than probably the average person. But, I think it's still something people should definitely be scared of and take serious. And if it's not for yourself, for your parents or older people or other people who might have asthma or other stuff that can't fight it. And like I say, I feel good. So, and I only know I have it because I went and got tested and I didn't have no crazy symptoms to where that would have really red flagged me. But I'm just kind of hypochondriac. So I was like, let me go see what's up. But
Right.
No, I
the
get.
average
Hey,
person wouldn't have went to
I
the
get
doctor.
that part. I get
Yeah,
that
the
part.
hypochondriac
Listen,
part he definitely gets. Well,
we
Slim, listen,
we wish you the best, Slim.
Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all checking on me.
Okay, Slim, we are going to take a break.